Welcome everyone to introducing the partner program for the IBMiUsers Independent IBMi Community. Let's go ahead and get started. My name is Lauren Cavaney. I am the president and co-founder of Work Out Loud, and we're very excited to start working with the IBMi users as well as other partners that invest their time as well as their services and hardware, software into the community to help support all the members of this community. What we're going to be discussing today is an overview of what IBMiUsers is, as well as who is Work Out Loud. I did have a survey as people were going through the registration, wanting to have a clear understanding of what is important to the partners within this community. Do you have webinars? How are you marketing your services and your hardware and things that you want to get out to the public in order to continue to receive the trust from a prospect or your current customers? So educating your customers through webinars, surveys, things like that. So there was a few questions that I had asked, and we'll go over that as well. We will look at the online activity, looking at the analytics, seeing how people have continued to come in and the amount of time that they're spending in the community. The value of that is because you're capturing the eyeballs of the members of this community. So then that way you're able to educate them with your offerings, the service, the hardware, whatever services you have to offer. Also showing you the areas that you're able to advertise your services or your educational webinars. And then, of course, what's included into the partner program. There's also some promotional pricing that we're offering, as well as what are the next steps. We make it really simple, really easy to get you started. So I want to share with you just a little bit about what is and how it all became IBMiUsers Independent Community. Infor introduced Work Out Loud to the planning committee of the Empower 2022. And the reason for that is because there was a need for online registration for their event, as well as taking credit card payments, agenda management, presenters, asking survey questions just to make sure that they're fulfilling the needs of the members, as well as the anticipation and the excitement of coming to this face-to-face event that is the first time in the last couple of years for obvious reasons. But what's also exciting is when we met with them and gave them a demonstration of Work Out Loud, they saw everything that we have to offer, and they were obviously impressed with what we had to offer within the Work Out Loud umbrella. So we did move forward. We worked very quickly, and we had a very successful event. During the event, we met with other board members or board leaders with the Infor LX, the XA, as well as Systems 21, and integrator user community as well, to see if they were interested in continuing to use the platform, because we were able to provide a user community. And our motto is, which is actually trademarked, come for the event, stay for the community. They did agree that it would be a very good partnership. So we have received the trust and the go-ahead in offering this community platform for no cost to the board members to help promote and amplify best practices and new ways of using the software that they're responsible for using, as well as the members coming in to exchange ideas, watch videos, read documentation, and find people just like them based on the profile that they have created when they first logged into the system. How we're able to provide this service is because the partner programs that we put in place in other communities that we would like to put in place in this community as well. And so today I'm going to show you how our partners would be able to benefit from becoming a partner of Work Out Loud, as well as in the IBMiUsers community. As I'd mentioned, I did ask a few questions as people were going through the registration process and wanted to find out, do people do educational webinars? Nobody likes to be hard sold on anything, but they do like to be educated, and they do want to be empowered to find the information that is important to them, when it is important to them, and how it's important to them. Work Out Loud's platform does provide that. And that's why I asked the question, does your company provide educational webinars? I did see that there were 12 yeses, 21 people registered for this webinar. 12 people, you can see they did say yes, they do webinars. 3 said no, and also 6 said not at this time. That tells me that there may be an opportunity for them to be able to use the platform as a partner and educate prospects or their current customers. And then also ask the question on what social media do you use? And so, of course, I did see LinkedIn was quite high at 17, Facebook 13. Another question was, do you have a marketing department? A lot of companies don't necessarily have a marketing company, but we can help you with those types of things and help market your services. If you currently have a website, which everybody does, you're able to repurpose that information and put it into the Work Out Loud platform in the IBMiUsers as a microsite, and then have educational webinars, surveys, post documentation, create videos to help people learn better ways of utilizing the software that they're responsible for. I also saw that there were 16 partners, and then there were 5 that said no, but it doesn't mean that they're necessarily not a partner at this time, but they still are welcome to come into the community because they would be a partner of the IBMiUsers community as a whole. So everyone is welcome to come into the community. I also wanted to know, how often do you do your webinars? As of right now, I could see that there were a few done each year, but they may have not had the mechanisms such as the Work Out Loud platform to help them promote and get the word out that there are educational webinars. So let's talk a little bit about the activity of the community. Now, what's exciting to share with you is if you see the growth as it started back in July. Well, the reason why obviously it started is because that's when we opened up the registration. We started planning, adding in sessions. People started enrolling themselves, looking around the community and starting to discover what other groups were in there. What we noticed is today there's an average of people are going in there for an average of 45 minutes to an hour. And what are they doing? They might be looking for other people. They might be downloading presentations, because we are housing all the presentations in this platform from Empower 2022, watching videos, trying to locate or connect with people that they met at the Empower 2022 event. That's where people wanted to continue to connect. On the left-hand side of the slide, you can see that we have created the user groups that are there, but we also have 2 partners, other known as Infor and then the Work Out Loud. When you become a partner of the IBMiUsers community, you would also have a group other known as a microsite. I will go and give you a live demo in just a minute here, but I just wanted to touch on these few things real quickly. As of now, the population is 535 people. And that will continue to grow because the user groups have shared with me that they are going to start having monthly webinars, which means more and more people are going to start coming into this community, and it should grow quite rapidly. We also received the approval to move forward for Empower 2023, and we will be opening up registration probably in the next few months, as we're right now in the process of planning for that to be successful and get the word out. This is an example of what a microsite looks like. So for instance, on the left-hand side, you can see this is Work Out Loud, and we have events here, we have a video here, we have documentation uploaded, as well as a feed. So I'm able to put information in there. The goal is to get as many followers to your group as possible. The purpose for that is because every single time you post a message in the feed or upload a video or upload a document, your followers will receive a notification that there's been something that is happening with that group. So it just helps to keep the awareness in front of the customers or your prospects. Over on the right-hand side, this is the analytics from my group independently, my group. And what I mean by that is each group does have its own impact KPIs. So you can see if you do something, you're going to see activity. So for instance, the 4th quarter, and it's a little bit blurry, like I said, we'll go into the live demo. You can see that I had a good 14,000 hits on my group alone. So what's nice to see is when you're doing something within your group, other known as posting a document or a video or a notification or a webinar, you're going to see spikes, which is then also going to increase your followers, which is the ultimate goal. This is some of the things that are involved or included, I should say, in an educational webinar. You will have an online registration page where people can go through and register, answer maybe a few questions that you'd like to ask, just like I did, because I wanted to better understand the people that would be viewing this webinar, as well as an email notification. We have very simple email templates that you can create. Then in your behalf, Work Out Loud can push that out to the entire community and or a specific list if you'd like. So as a partner of ours, if you are a partner in the community, you would be able to upload your contact list and invite them into the webinar that would be hosted within this platform. So there are downloadable reports, email notifications, as I already mentioned, survey questions, as I already mentioned, receiving payments. So if there was maybe a certification that maybe had cost associated with it, or there was cost associated with a webinar, we do have the ability to take credit cards, as well as we have financial reports to help you manage those funds, if so. We automatically create invoices from those payments. We also have live streaming, which is recorded. That's what we're using today, which is the Work Out Loud venue. And it's very simple to set up. It's no different than setting up your online registration, which we will help you do. And then we can educate people how to be empowered by setting up their own webinars, and or we can help, or we can just do it for you. It's just a communication that we can establish at the beginning of our partnership. Now, let's just talk a little bit about the pricing, and then we're going to go directly into the live event. But I know everybody wants to know, what is this going to cost? So it is an annual investment. And what we have decided to do is, because we want to get this community going as quickly as possible and grow with lots of members, prospects, and just educating everybody within this community, we are going to be having a discount applied to what the cost normally is. So you can see that currently the discount normally is $5,500 for the silver, $9 for the gold, and $15 for the platinum. And then what is included are the items directly below, but we are discounting it. And if you were to agree to move forward, and if we did receive payment before the end of October, we would give you 2 months free. But you also, if you were interested, lock into 2 years. And then if you paid before October 31st, you get 4 months for free. And so this can be a communication through email. I will be sending out a proposal with all this information, so then you can discuss it with your team or the marketing department or whoever you need to, and then you can follow up with any questions if you'd like to. But if you wanted to move forward, we would be able to have you up and running with your own group within 48 hours, as long as we receive the information that is needed, such as your logo, your company description, who are the administrators of your group. We would then want to give them a training on showing them how to get the reports, how to upload their lists if they want to, just be able to navigate through the back office, we call it. So let's go ahead and go to the live site. So as I had mentioned, how are we going to help promote your company? So as we look over on the left-hand side, if you had a webinar, you would be listed on the event calendar, which you can see right here. And then if you wanted to take a look at the partner list, you would be listed on this right here. And this is where you would have your company description. You'd have a contact form. You can put your social media that's located here, so then people can continue to stay up to date with what's happening with your company. And then you would also have a group. You could have files here, other known as any advertising or brochures, whatever it may be, best practices, walking through processes. You can upload your videos for trainings if you want to. They would be able to watch them directly in here, which is nice. And then there's also forums. So if somebody did have a question, they would be able to post it right here. What is the topic? What is the description? And then of course our community is being managed with tags. So if somebody wanted to do a search or find something, they would be able to go ahead in the upper left-hand corner and search for maybe a certain product, or want to learn more about a particular thing, or just want to have a dialogue. And then whoever replies to the conversation would receive an email that someone did reply to it. And then if there's a conclusion, you can then close that forum. So let's take a look at some of the benefits again about being a partner. So what I wanted to share with you is, currently right now we have 50 followers within the Work Out Loud community, and we're hoping to grow that. And as you can see here, I can invite anybody in here when I want to, and it's as simple as looking at the invite. You can upload a file if you want to by copying and paste, or if you're at maybe a conference or you're at a meeting, or you can very easily just put in their email address, first name, last name, and then you're inviting them into your group. If you wanted to change the message, you can certainly change that message if you want to. If you wanted to upload all your customers because you want to start bringing them into the community and be in touch with everything that's going on with your company, you can also upload a file of Excel emails if you'd like to. And then let's also go directly behind the office here, or the back office. Let's take a look at the analytics real quick. Even though I did show you on the PowerPoint, you can see this is live information, and you can see right here, and you can probably see it a lot better than what the PowerPoint was showing because it was quite blurry. But October 17th, I had 226 unique people click on my group. This isn't for the entire community. This is just my group. And then you can also see in October, there's about 14,000 people that have come in to look. And the reason why is because I'm doing a webinar. I did a webinar in regards to how to navigate through your IBMiUsers Community, and then how many clicks there are, the email invites. You can see this is just data that we continue to collect so you have a clear understanding of what is going on within your group, and it will help you to continue to improve on your communication to all of your prospects as well as your customers. So this is a platform that is available to our partners to utilize all year round. It's not just a 1 day or a 2 day conference. This is where you're able to continue to collaborate and exchange information, reach out to your clients, and be able to have a conversation leading up to Empower 2023 if you'd like. You can also look at the events. And so we have it out there right now for the Empower 2023. So keep your eyes open for that. We are in the process of getting ready for that, which will be even more rewarding if you're a partner of ours, because the people that are coming in, they will see that you're a partner that helps contribute for them utilizing the software within this community. So again, we talked about how to market your services, educational webinars, sending out email communications. All these things are all included into the program. So if you have any questions, please follow up with me. I am going to be sending out this proposal to everyone that has been registered today. And then I would like to follow up with anyone that has any questions. And we would love to get you started. It's very simple to get started. Once again, it's just your logo, company description, have a marketing discussion on what you would like to do to help promote your company, your services, and we would love to work with you. So thank you for your time. Thank you for investing your time, and we look forward to working with you. Have a wonderful day. Take care.